movie this big and crazy, and you have access to so many things, I think the trick is actually saying no, what you say no to. You know, the fight between Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, we had to say no to score and just had them fight in a simple hallway, and that, to me, communicated their amazing rivalry, that this was ninja versus ninja, no distractions, and that was amazing. Obviously, the characters, we have a lot of characters to serve. Characters that we actually lost in the script form and things because it was just too much. So we're constantly weighing that balance, and that's the trick actually about these movies, is making sure the balance is right. Because you get it wrong, you go too far one way, you go too far the other, it can go away really quickly. So that was definitely something we were always playing with.
What do you got there?
Speed up 381 Black Tempest. Rounds, quarter speed, remote controlled.
When did we get these?
We didn't. We did. Distinguished marksman.
Let me see.
Don't touch.
We're like running around with guns being idiots. It's like, you know, that's what I did as a child.
Yeah, but not any specific idiot, but specific idiots.
Yeah, specific
with
idiots.
Specific guns, you know?
G.I. Joe idiots.
You're running around and Lady J is there, and then you're running around and Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, and you get to be Flint, and we build these insane sets and all these vehicles, and there's an actual HISS tank that was working, and it was nuts, man.
Idol's a little rough and neutral. I ain't gonna be in neutral.
To have a legend like Bruce and an icon like Rock, I keep calling him Roadblock because when we shoot we call him Roadblock. It was a dream come true. It was my first action movie, so what better way to make your first action movie than with the masters themselves, that they could tell me things that they'd never done in an action movie, and we would do that one thing that they've never done. It was intimidating at first because I didn't know how they would react to me, but it became a really strong brotherhood. Like they were super generous as actors and would get down and dirty with the action part of it, and it was just one of those things that I would pinch myself every day. I would literally forget to call cut because I'm watching the monitors thinking I'm watching some other movie that's not mine, and so that was an amazing experience.
In the immortal words of Jay-Z, whatever deity may guide my life, dear Lord, don't let me die tonight.
Somebody like Bruce is one of the reasons I wanted to become an actor, and Dwayne I've been watching forever, and I'm a huge fan of, and to get to set and work with these guys as an actor, it's just so much fun, and then just as a movie fan, it's fun, you know.
There was so much story to tell in movement that when The Rock enters the room, the way he sways tells you so much about how strong or how much of a backbone he is for the Joes, or the way Bruce Willis just holds the gun like it's nothing, like it's a cup of coffee, not even looking at it, shows you how familiar he is with that, and says so much more than what a paragraph of dialogue ever could. I think recognizing those things and saying, and not killing those things by having the camera do a crazy move, just playing with them instead of against them or separate from them. To me, it's always been a duet of choreography, what's not just within the frame, but of the frame itself. So it always made me aware of that we have so much action in this movie, we need to communicate those things within our action pieces. So that was always helpful and always gave me a headache as well, but it was worth it in the end.
Flint and Lady J, you know, they actually have a nice little romantic history in the
married.
backstory. Yeah.
Right, yeah, that's movie 3. We just hang out in the
We
beach in
just want to
Hawaii.
move to Hawaii, that's right.
Yep.
Did you guys talk about that, you know, and hey, let's maybe set up a little bit of sparks there.
Exactly
I
that,
think
yeah.
actually there was talk of there being more in the movie,
Yeah.
and we really, and Jon was very adamant too about like just pulling it back a little bit and just teasing it, because it didn't feel right to push a relationship in
Out
the
of
first
nowhere.
movie out of nowhere when
Yeah.
we're trying to save the world. You know what I mean?
And especially like Flint is introduced in this movie, and he's a little bit younger version of the character. This is his introduction, and he's, you know, becoming the leader that we all know him as. So we just wanted to show the first beginnings of, you know, he's a hardhead, he likes to do things his own way in the unit, and you see the beginning of the thing that happens between Lady J and Flint.